Hi, this is Joel Conover coming to you live here from the InteropNet hot stage in Brisbane, California. Let's take a look inside and meet some of the engineers and see what it takes to put together one of the most mobile, high-performance networks in the world. So tell me a little bit, I see we've got a Cisco Catalyst 3750X here, which is providing that gigabit connectivity out to the classrooms.
Correct. And we actually also use the Mandalay Bay House fiber network actually to distribute to each one of these. And if you guys want to walk on down this way, I can show you how this all interconnects to the distribution block.
Well, let's go take a look.
Sounds good.
So what's going on here?
So here we have two 6500 chassis that we're going to use to aggregate all the off-show floor pedestals. So each one of these racks here actually has a connection back into some of these fiber ports here.
And on both switches actually, right?
Correct. So we distribute these on both, and that way there's some redundancy built in as well.
Great. And so it looks like you've got a lot of work to do to get us ready to go.
Indeed we do. As you can see, there is very little fiber in here. When we are completed, I think it'll be tough to close the door.
All right, well, it sounds like you've got some work to do.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Catalyst 4500 is providing the access layer connectivity for the show floors, and also the NOC Network Operations Center Layer 2 and Layer 3 connectivity. We're providing that. All of our switches are with the SUP 70. SUP 70 is our latest supervisor. We are providing connectivity with that. And the supervisor 70 can do 848 gig backplane, 250 Mbps throughput. It can provide flexible net flow, a lot of good things with that. So we are going to provide that in this network.
We're looking at the core of the Interop network, and we've got some really interesting technology at work here. Faraz, can you tell us about it?
Great, thanks Joel. Let me start off with what we did with VSS, which is Virtual Switching System. So the original concept of VSS was take two physically disparate chassis, connect them together, and that makes it look like one logical chassis. Now, take this one step forward. We have made a major enhancement to this technology, and we have made something which we call quad SUP VSS. Now, as the name suggests quad, it has 4 supervisors. Now imagine if this supervisor went down. Now, within VSS, this switch will kick in, but the device that was connected only to this switch is down.
Is offline.
Has no connectivity.
So VSS, it mandates that all devices be connected to both ports.
Exactly.
So Faraz, this is really how we're going to bring the ultimate and high availability to the InteropNet core.
You are correct. This is going to be one of the most robust deployments, and it's built on Catalyst 6500, a proven platform, VSS, a proven technology, and an enhancement to that with quad SUP VSS.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Joel.
Tell me about the colo. We can't actually see that here, but we spent the last few days setting that up.
Yeah. So basically, we have some services that are providing services at the show, but located in a colo. And so basically, we are providing services such as firewall services and intrusion prevention services there.
So really making sure those services are up and protected against hackers.
Exactly.
All right. Now, what are we going to be doing here on the show floor?
Well, we're going to be doing similar things on the show floor. We are actually deploying our highest performing device in the ASA family,
All right.
the 6585-S60 platform, which is a 40 gig platform.
And can we take a look at that?
Sure. This is it. So basically, we have some copper ports, and then we have 4 10 gig Ethernet ports here that we are utilizing at the show.
And tell me again, how fast does that go?
It goes 40 gigabits per second.
That's a lot of performance.
Yes, it is.
I'm here with Miralami, who's our wireless technical lead. We're going to take a quick look at what we're doing with InteropNet at the show. So Mir, tell me a little bit about the core of the wireless setup here.
Well, Joel, we have the Cat 6K with 2 Wisdom 2s, which is our latest and greatest controllers. And we have 500 access point license on these new Wisdom 2s.
So that's a bit of an upgrade from the previous generation?
Oh, definitely.
So now moving on down the rack, you got a lot of gear here. What's sitting down below?
Well, down we have a WCS and an MSC mobility service engine, which will do our management and the location of our users and rogues and security.
So location service is a pretty cool part of the Cisco architecture. Now you were telling me earlier if I lost my iPhone,
I will be able to locate it for you.
that's pretty cool. Okay, so moving down, there's also a new box down here.
Basically, that's the SCE, which we have to do rate limiting of our users.
So when you've got a gigabit out to the internet, this becomes pretty important because one person could fill that whole wireless network.
Exactly.
All right, well, we can make sure that none of our users are going to go without wireless at the show.
That's the plan.
All right, thank you, Mayor, very much.
Thank you.
We will bring in a lot of the video endpoint, like the 9900 series IP phone. So that has the video capability. We can interact with our UC manager through the VCS component. So on the other end of the VCS, we will have the 10-bot endpoint natively registered to on their side. And we have our video endpoint that can interact together.
We have the, of course, core routing and switching infrastructure, which Cisco has had IPv6 capable for a long time now. We're also going to have Cisco IP phones on the show floor and in the NOC, and we're going to be able to show people that you can run additional capabilities on top of an IPv6 network today. And there's a lot more to do with IPv6 over time, but right now you can have a whole network running IPv6.
All right, you've seen a lot of interesting technology here at InteropNet today, from routing, switching, security, wireless, and now we're bringing it all together with voice and video. So for the first time, you're going to see Cisco bringing all this technology together at the InteropNet. I encourage you to come on down and check out what's going on, whether you go to interop.com or visit us at the show live in Las Vegas. I hope to see you there.